to most people but carries within it a history of over 60 years, a coin that today could be worth not just 10 cents but tens of millions of dollars depending on its rarity, condition, and the mystery surrounding its mintage. That is the fascinating case of the 1961 United States Liberty Dime, a coin that has become one of the most talked about and most valuable collectible pieces in the entire world of numismatics. The dime has always been an essential part of American coinage, introduced back in the late 18th century when the young nation was still shaping its identity. By the year 1961, the dime had already undergone many transformations, from the early draped bust and seated Liberty designs to the famous Mercury dime that had graced pockets during World War I and II. But in 1961, the design was Franklin D. Roosevelt, honoring the beloved president who led the country through the Great Depression and World War II and who passed away in 1945. While collectors commonly call the dime from this era the Roosevelt dime, it still carries the symbolic importance of liberty because Roosevelt himself embodied the ideals of freedom and democratic resilience. When we talk about the Liberty One dime 1961 coin, we are speaking of this Roosevelt dime struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, a composition that would later change in 1965 when silver was removed from circulation coinage. That detail alone makes the 1961 dime historically valuable because it represents the last generation of true silver dimes before America's coins shifted into the modern clad compositions that lack intrinsic metal value. In terms of history, the 1961 Liberty dime was minted in two main locations, Philadelphia and Denver. The Philadelphia Mint produced coins without a mint mark, while the Denver Mint used the small d symbol. Each carries its own story of rarity and demand. Philadelphia struck well over 93 million examples, while Denver struck about 200